I want to share with you one of my favorite tools for taking video and turning it into a range of different content. It's called CastMagic. I've had it for a while. I've been there since the start almost, and it's just constantly got better. So let's have a look at what we can do with CastMagic. So CastMagic itself, when you log in, has a whole pile of options available to you. The first thing you'll need to understand is that all your resources are basically broken up into areas or spaces, as they call them. So depending on what you're working on, you can put it into a specific area. We've then got Magic Chat, content pipeline where we can create content, etc. But let's go through the process. We'll make this nice and simple and we'll go import audio or video. I'm going to grab a video from over here and let's see, grab this little one and drop it in there. And you can see now that's starting to process that and upload it. And that'll take probably less than a minute. But the video is going to import, and then from there, CastMagic is going to start to do its thing. And this is what I really like about CastMagic and why I highly recommend it to anybody that creates content with video. It is that it creates a whole list of different content automatically. So not one piece at a time, but multiple pieces of content, all from the same piece of video or audio. So whether you're taking a podcast or a video, you can do it all from the one piece. But then you can also go into the Magic section where you can actually ask it to do things just like you would with ChatGPT, and it will go ahead and do those for you individually. Now you can load a range of prompts in there and you can write your own custom prompts for what you want outputted. So from my perspective, that saves me a lot of time. Instead of having to load something in and then ask for a carousel or ask for an article or ask for a short thing for my newsletter, instead of having to ask for each of those individually, CastMagic does the whole lot, one after the other, and you can just scroll down the page. And that's the beauty of it. This is why I love it so much. It's because instead of having to do things individually and waste time, it does it all at the one time. So we're almost finished uploading. And if you do look over here, you'll see you can import URLs. So if you want to import a video from YouTube or anywhere else, you can do that. If you want it to collect from an RSS feed, like your podcast, you can load your link in here to the RSS feed. And of course, you can link it up with Zapier and other integrations. And you can link in with Zoom. So if you have Zoom, you can use that too. So that's uploaded now. And if you have a look, you can see it's here. Vertical 07 12-week planning, which is one of my vertical videos, which I just posted yesterday. It's processing now and I can edit it and delete it. And you can see where I've uploaded my podcast episodes from the Profitable Speaking podcast, as well as from my leadership podcast, Firefighter Leadership. I've used this on clients, I use it for everybody. Okay, you have a new transcript. Click on the recording. So if I go in here, we're now going to see the transcript. And here I am, looking as beautiful as ever. And down here, we've got Speaker A. So if I click on Speaker A, I can actually choose myself, or I can add a new speaker in. So if I choose myself, that assigns me, and it helps a little bit with it understanding what we're saying. And you can see it's broken the text down. Now it's a very short video, so there's not a lot of content here because it is only a reel. Where I really want you to see, and this is where this comes into its own, is the create content section. So you'll see here it's going generating, and you can see all the content starting to come up below that. So we've got titles. So it gives me a range of titles that I could use for this video. A speaker bio, an introduction to the video. So in this case, it's assumed because I've dropped it into this Profitable Speaking podcast area over here accidentally, it's assumed it's a podcast episode, so it's created a podcast intro. Timestamped, well, it's not very long, so it's not going to give me too many timestamps. Key topics and bullets, the challenge of quarterly content planning, developing a 12-week planning system, lovely. And of course, I can copy all of this and use this. Clip binders, so some hooks, quotes. So for example, productivity hack for marketers, how I built, let AI do the heavy lifting. The key shift is let AI do the heavy lifting, you focus on refining and executing. So it's taking those little isms, as we call them, and coming up with little sayings and things you've said in your video. Remember, this is a very short video. Can you imagine how much more powerful this will be if I upload a full 25 or 30-minute podcast episode? Viral topic, stop the stress in quarterly planning. Spend 20 minutes reviewing and adjusting. You'll save hours of time, etc. My LinkedIn post written in the style for LinkedIn. Here's my newsletter article. Hey there, Profitable Public Speaking Podcast fam. And all the points. So I can just copy and paste that straight into my newsletter. So I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Some questions, 10 discussion questions based on the transcript. Again, very short, but it's giving me 10 questions. Threads by Instagram. So we're talking about tweets or threads. Podcast description, chapters. There we go. Breaking it down further. So they've actually turned it into this huge article, basically. And then I can take that and put it on my website and then put the video with it. Case study, troubleshooting, conclusion, curiosity, value, fast, hungry, more, stuck staring. So these are attention grabbers. YouTube timestamps, which, I mean, considering it's 2 minutes, at least it's given me the timestamps, which is always handy when you're putting things up to YouTube. YouTube SEO description. And then I wanted a slightly different timestamp. So I actually added my own prompt here. So if I come down the bottom, you'll see I've got new custom prompt, and I can give it a name. I can write my prompt, and I can give it an example of how I want that laid out. And then it will add that custom prompt to the bottom here. And I can then have that automatically created every time I log in. So you can see that the whole thing is just done for you. You really don't have to think, it's all there. And if you want to edit it, that's fine. And if you want to update things, you can do that too. So if we go back to the top of this article, here we are. You can see I've got modify, make it longer, make it shorter, make it more casual, make it more serious, rerun. So you can actually just send one section off. So if I go make it shorter, it's going away now. It's going to write that, and you can see it says generating here. It's going to rewrite that and make it actually shorter because it was quite a long article. That's fine if I need a long article, but for a short one, might as well recreate it. Now, podcast description, threads, where are we? Questions, this one here we're looking for, the newsletter. Media library, this is an interesting one. This is all my videos, so if I want to get rid of them, they're here. And I want to go back into this one now, and I want to go into Magic Chat here. So the Magic Chat I bring up here now allows me to use the chat as a conversation. So I want to select recordings. I want to just choose the planning one. There it is there. And click on that. Select one recording. What are the key points that I cover? Okay, so it gives me the key points, and you can see how it works just like any other LLM, such as ChatGPT. But the good thing is you're actually taking this one piece of content and you can actually query that. So if you need something specific, or you want something that you go out, you've got all your recreated content already done, but then you decide later on, actually, I really want something to add to that, or I need 4 activities that people can complete to help them implement this planning. Okay, just say I wanted to do a little workbook. Here we go. Create your own 12-week grid, clarify your 3 quarterly goals, craft and run an AI prompt, review, refine, schedule. Spend 20 minutes reading through. So here's my 4 activities, and I can now turn that into a worksheet so that when I push out that video, if I really wanted to, I could have a worksheet that goes with this. Now, one of the good things is I can actually take this one here. Let me come back here. Come back to this one and go into create content. And then I can create a custom prompt. And this will be activities. And just reword this slightly. And I'll save it, and away we go. So now it's going to go away, and it's actually going to create that content for me. So let's scroll down and we'll see here we've got activities, and there we go. So there's the 4 activities: build your 12-week planning grid, clarify your 3 quarterly goals, prompt AI for content ideas, and refine it and schedule your plan. It's all done for me. And the thing that I really love about this is every time I log in here and I upload a new video or audio now, it will create these activities for me. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing, I can just scroll down the bottom. There's 4 activities that I can give away on a worksheet for anyone who's listening to the video. Now, do I do that? No, but I should. So it gives me something that I really should be doing to help people implement what I'm teaching them. And that makes me think about how I can do things better. The great thing is that every prompt I add here can be improved. It can be adjusted over time. Obviously, I can do the usual sort of thing here where I change it and make it more casual, make it more serious, rerun the original. And if I come into here, I can edit my prompt and I can actually go back in here and put a content sample of what I want it to be. So it will remember that, and I can actually share it to my different other groups of videos and audios that I've got loaded up here so that I can use it in different folders or spaces. And that way I can use it all over the place. So it's a fantastic tool. But look, if you don't own CastMagic, you should. It's absolutely worth every cent. And if you keep your eyes out, there's some great deals to be had on purchasing it. But purchase the basic one, give it a go, try a free plan, see what you think about CastMagic. Personally, I will not live without it. It's one of the best purchases I ever made when it comes to using AI to help leverage my time. One else gives you all these things at once. I honestly haven't seen another tool that does this. There may be others out there, but in all my time online, I haven't run into one. Grab a copy and see how it will change your business for the positive. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share it with people, and I'll catch you in the next video.